Imagine being a high-ranking police official for decades, thinking you can do whatever you want only to meet a teenager who knows your job better than you do. This is the story of how a 200 IQ suspect turned the tables on a corrupt chief who thought his badge made him untouchable. It was the night of September 17, 2022, in Bay City, Michigan, near 9th Street and River's Edge Apartments, and Travis Cram and his friend Parker were doing what teenagers do, riding bird scooters around the area. They were sliding the back wheels to make a squeaking noise and drifting for fun, and at one point, they accidentally knocked over a traffic cone. But they didn't know they were being watched by someone who had had enough. Bay City Public Safety Director Michael J. Cicchini, who was off-duty and in plain clothes, came down from his residence to confront the teens for disturbing the peace. However, instead of a professional warning, the situation turned physical when Cicchini used his heavy flashlight to strike Travis in the lower chest area. Most teenagers would have been intimidated and fled, but Travis Cram knew the law. He immediately shouted, "You just committed battery." Cicchini, relying on his status, tried to mock the teenager, asking if he was some legal scholar on the Supreme Court. He pulled out his badge, believing it gave him the right to assault anyone he wanted. Desperate to justify his actions, Cicchini even tried to bait the teens into a fight, taunting them and hoping he could manufacture a reason to arrest them. But the teens were too smart to fall for it. They refused to touch him and insisted that the police be called, all while recording the entire encounter on their phones. When the uniform officers arrived, Cicchini's bravery turned into a web of lies. He claimed Travis had intentionally smashed a scooter into a barricade and threatened to fight him. He even told the responding officers that Travis had challenged him to a fight. However, you can't argue with video evidence. Because these kids knew their rights and caught Cicchini's aggression on camera, the hooligans weren't the ones in trouble. Instead, Michael J. Cicchini pleaded no contest to assault and battery and was required to surrender his Michigan law enforcement certification. This is what happens when corrupt authority meets a citizen who knows the law.